Hey, you're shedding all over my couch.
Sorry, I need to be clean. They can't find out that I'm not gonna be me.
Well, who are you gonna be then?
I'm gonna be you, Trevor.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for that, so no.
So you're saying I got this leg shortening surgery for nothing?
Yes.
Can we at least talk?
Also, wouldn't they be able to see the scars? Like they would tell you had some work done.
Well,
It's almost like the
gonna-
plot of the movie doesn't work if you think about it for 3 seconds.
all right. Well, we could talk about that. Gattaca, relax and rewind. Gattaca up next. All right, welcome back to Relax and Rewind. I'm your co-host, Sean.
I'm Trevor,
What are you?
a co-host.
There you go. And today we are. You read the title. We're talking about the 19. Oh my God, I need to pull it up. It's what year was this out? Let's check.
You picked it.
1997.
So. Okay.
1997's Gattaca, starring Ethan Hawke,
It's
Jude Law, and Uma Thurman, directed by Andrew Nichols.
it's interesting that it's 97 because it would be really hard to place, I think.
Yeah.
Because there's some parts of it that are like, oh, this looks like modern, but then there's some things about it that are like, this looks old.
Yeah. It really is.
It's
Um,
hard to place.
But yeah, so this was my pick. Usually I ask you, Trevor, why you picked it. So
But it sounds like you need to ask yourself.
I need
that
to ask
question.
myself that. And so I'm gonna give the explanation why I picked it. So the reason why I picked this is when I was in high school, I had a teacher that really, really loved this movie, and he would show us it. The only thing is
In
that
what class?
I want you to guess what class.
Social studies?
Nope.
Like
Nope.
I can't imagine a
I think it's-
context for this
I think
movie
it's.
is like
I
us
honestly
in
think it is
school.
the weirdest class.
Is it like genetics?
No, it's not.
It's like
They're
a genetics
they're
class?
teaching us eugenics and
Yeah,
fucking high school.
eugenics class? Was it racism class? Classism class?
Classism class.
I don't know.
Isn't that just social studies?
History, if you think about it.
Yeah. No, this was my English class. He would show us it. He made it sound like it was like a treat for us to see it. He was like, "Oh, guys, we're gonna watch a movie," and he always showed this movie.
This movie is not a treat. Okay.
It's
So usually your movie recommendations are on point, but
know.
honestly, Sean, I'm gonna have to question this one a lot.
yeah. We'll get to it definitely. But yeah. So because our a high school class only like an hour long. I only watched maybe the first 40 minutes of this movie. I've only seen I've only seen the first 40 minutes of it.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've watched it all the way through.
And
And I was like, man, oh man, I'm very happy that I just watched those 40 minutes because the ending, the last hour
Ooh.
is like rough. There are rough points in this.
yeah,
But-
this is a movie podcast that will not just endlessly glaze whatever we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this is a film club setting. We bring something that we could think of.
We have no idea if it's gonna be good or not. If
Exactly.
we haven't seen it, like
We don't know. We might never know if it's good. We've
Yeah.
just kind of lucked out the past few times that they've been good movies.
right.
So, so yeah, that's the main reason why I picked it, why I chose it, and it's honestly really funny because, I don't know if I've shared this on the pod, but I have two sisters. One of them but doesn't watch movies. She's not a movie person. But my youngest sister,
Cinephobic.
she'd fit right in the system.
She's like movies on. Ah. I'm scared.
No,
I'm
covers
scared
her
of that.
eyes and
I'm
runs
scared.
away.
I'm scared of movies.
But but like I said, my one sister, she's not a huge fan of movies, but my other sister, the younger of the two, she watches movies occasionally, and she has a Letterboxd account.
Okay.
And
having a Letterboxd account is like step one.
Yeah.
In being a movie enjoyer.
So I just want
We're not sponsored, by the way.
I just want to read you this. So I watched this movie on Thursday. We are recording this on Monday.
I don't know what day is which these days. So I want to say it was Tuesday for me.
The reason why I say that is because I watched it on Thursday. I logged it on Letterboxd on Friday, and on Saturday at 1:56, I get a text from her. She just goes, "You watched Gattaca?" And I go, "Yeah, why?" She goes, "Because I had to watch it in school like 3 years ago." So I guess this is just a school movie.
I don't know. I don't think that's true. I think if you polled, like, the general populace, 99% of everyone has never heard of this movie, let alone
No, I feel like
watched it in
I feel like
school.
more people have seen this and know of it.
How would this have any educational value?
It has 7.6 thousand fans on Letterboxd. It has
What's its average rating?
Average rating is a 3.8.
That's higher than I rated it.
There's 117,000 4-star ratings. And 580,000 members have seen it. So I
feel like that's really not that many.
I have a feeling that
I don't know.
I have a feeling that this movie is
Wait. 580,000 people like logged it?
Yes.
Like total.
That they've said they've watched it.
Less than 1 million people have seen this movie.
Bro, there's movies. Okay, we're going over the past 4 movies and seeing because I feel like that's a lot.
I mean, you can't just go strictly off of Letterboxd counts, but that is kind of a weird thing to think about in general.
Mm-hmm.
How many times has an actual movie been watched?
But the last one
it's a finite number,
I'm not joking here. The last one we did, Mississippi Grind, only has 47,000.
47,000
members have seen on Letterboxd.
That is so crazy to me. That is such obscure movie. Apparently,
it is weird. It is on Netflix.
It makes sense that Gattaca would have more viewership than that.
See, and that's what I'm thinking. It's like I think it's a school movie. It's
not a school movie.
I thought I was the only one, but then my sister, I went to a small little charter school. You know this. And my sister goes to
weird.
It was a little
weird.
You
little weird little freak. You went to a charter school. That's weird.
I didn't like it.
Weird.
Do you want to
Is that a public school?
Do you want to be my therapist?
Like, what's the difference there?
I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Genuinely, I think it's like they get funding from public and from a college. Because I know that I remember mine was Central, and like they would come in and be like, "Guys, do you want to go to Central?" And no one went to Central. Nobody.
Well, it's kind of far, first of all.
Yeah, it was very odd. But looking at the other two, Bad Times at the El Royale has 386,000 logged or members have watched it, and Tombstone. Let's see. Give me a second. My computer is slow.
Well, it's just like, dang, what does a movie have to do to crack 1 million?
Tombstone has 289,000 members have watched it. So, if we're just basing it off Letterboxd reviews,
well, that's the problem. You can't.
So you can't really base it, but if we're basing off Letterboxd,
IMDb would probably be a better.
That is true,
metric.
But I feel like I don't know. Anyways, we can get into we can get into more talking about it, but since I gave the reason why I chose it, I want to ask you, Trevor, what'd you think of it? Because you're the one that I was the one that I have to deal with this.
So right off the bat, I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool intro, and then I was like, is that a toenail?
Yeah,
and it was a toenail. So that just is like what you're gonna get with this movie.
Yeah,
Honestly, the title sequence was cool.
Title sequence
And then
is cool.
I was trying to think, like, why is this movie called Gattaca? And then it clicked for me because, like, DNA, like the
Yep.
what do you call it? The 4 building blocks of like a
Mhm.
DNA helix is like
I'm pulling it up right now.
Shoot. I'm
It is-
a biology student. I should probably know.
Stands for
Uh,
guanine,
Guanine,
adenine, thymine, and
adenine, or
adenine,
whatever, adenine,
thymine,
thymine,
and cytosine.
cytosine. Yeah.
Cytosine.
So like
the 4 nucleobases of DNA.
Yes. So Gattaca is like a sequence letter. I get it. It clicked in my head immediately. And then I just wrote gross. Cuz after the title sequence, the first thing we see is Ethan Hawke's character like scrubbing himself. I got to get I'm getting all this skin follicles off me. It's like gross.
If we're going to
This movie makes you itchy a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I will say the cool thing about this movie though, like,
oh my gosh, this movie would be horrible for anyone who's like, I got bugs under my skin. Like, if you're a schizoid.
You got bugs on your skin right now. You gotta, be feel nice. Take off your skin. Tear your skin off right now.
I don't think anyone with that condition should watch this movie.
No, not at all.
Especially if they have like identity issues. That could be really bad, actually. That'd be really bad. Like, who am I? I can't leave.
This movie is
I can't
actually-
leave any DNA behind. They'll find me. Ooh.
The government's out to get me.
They'll track me down. I left it's like, sorry, I left an eyelash at your house. I need to come in right now and destroy it.
Now.
You don't understand.
But yeah, if we're going like based through the movie, because it's usually how we do. We kind of talk through the movie and then we do like all the stuff at the end. The first one, did you notice who produced this movie?
No.
There was a shot that I didn't even realize. So the producers on this is Gail Lyon. Don't know who this is.
Gay Lion?
This person, I don't know if it's a
Gail
Leon Lyon. Don't know if this is a woman or a man. The entire the Wikipedia page is just a co-producer on Gattaca, a co-producer on Aaron Brockovich,
Okay.
an executive producer on Stuart Little 2.
So they were very active in like the late 90s.
Late 90s, early 2000s. Their most recent is a producer on a movie called Destination Wedding with Winona Ryder and Keanu Reeves.
Is it a comedy?
It says it's a romantic comedy drama.
A romantic dramedy?
So it was 2018.
Wow.
So that it's Gail Lyon. I'm going from Stacey Shear. Again, this is another like looks like she did a lot of stuff. She did a lot of like oh, actually, hold up. She's a producer oh, okay, never mind. Stacey Shear, she produced what is this? 2, 4, 6, 7 movies before Gattaca, and they include Heartbreak Hotel from '88, Terry Gilliam's The Fisher King from 1991, Reality Bites.
Terry Gilliam.
Yeah, yeah,
I know that name.
yeah,
He's my boy. 12 Monkeys.
yeah.
You know, I feel like this movie was Terry Gilliam-esque. So that kind of tracks. But I feel like if Terry Gilliam made it, it would have just been better.
Yeah, we'll get to
But,
it.
yeah.
We'll definitely get to it.
Because like it has some vibes of 12 Monkeys a little bit, and
Yeah.
Brazil.
Very much Brazil. Very, very much Brazil. But in 1994, she's an executive producer on Reality Bites and a little movie called Pulp Fiction. She also is a producer on Get Shorty, Matilda, and Feeling Minnesota. Those 3 before Gattaca. And her most recent ones were Verity, a Colleen Hoover adaptation starring Dakota Johnson, Anne Hathaway, and Josh Hartnett. These are both coming out this year. And The Adventures of Cliff Booth, the Tarantino written and David Fincher directed sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I was gonna say, how is Tarantino directing from Israel, but I guess he's not.
Oh man.
What? Too topical?
Don't know if we want to touch Israel, but
well, he likes feet, so
that makes it okay.
Just an unrelated thought. Yeah, he's a weird little guy. That Tarantino.
The other one is
Uma Thurman in this movie. That's another connection.
That is true. The bride from Kill Bill. But then one of the other producers is Michael Shamberg. Done a lot of stuff. So, kind of the same one. He was an executive on Pulp Fiction. Definitely seems like he works with them. And then Danny DeVito. Did you catch that?
What?
Danny DeVito is a producer on this movie.
You know, I think I saw that and it just didn't register anything in my mind at all.
Yeah, he was a producer on this.
Can we ask him why?
I think so. It looks like
Danny,
he was.
Why?
Respond to us now.
What's that? He's just a fan.
No,
he's
forgot.
an Ethan Hawke fan. Okay, that's makes sense.
I am too.
I am too.
Actually, you know what? I had this written down.
Is Ethan Hawke related to Tony Hawk?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna ask you about Ethan Hawke because earlier off mic we were talking about Ethan Hawke.
We were
the Blue Moon movie.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
You were.
Yeah. I saw Blue Moon. He's nominated for an Oscar right now this year for that performance in Blue Moon. And it's kind of like he is in that spot of like
connection, moon. He's trying to go to a moon this entire movie.
Yeah, but Blue Moon's about like 1940 Broadway stuff, so I don't know if it's that much of a connection.
Word connection.
Word connection.
Wordle.
But Wordle?
I don't know. I'm just riffing here.
Okay.
I don't know.
But I wrote this down. I was like, do you think Ethan Hawke is like underrated or like just perfectly rated?
I think he's a good actor. I don't know if this movie really was his best performance or anything.
See,
I don't know if
I kind of disagree. I think this is like a perfect Ethan Hawke performance.
I don't know. Ethan Hawke is good at playing like kind of an everyman, so
and I think well like that's what I'm saying is like he plays like an everyman. I think he the whole thing is like, oh, he's supposed to look like Jude Law, but I mean he
doesn't.
He really doesn't.
You know who I was just thinking about this today. You know who would have been like more accurate to what he looks like?
Who?
James Marsden.
Ooh.
That would have made more sense.
Okay.
Because, audience, if you haven't bothered to watch Gattaca, part of the plot here is he's got to take Jude Law's identity.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't look alike. Even in this movie, they
really
don't look
don't.
alike.
They don't.
And Jude Law's character is British, and he's not.
Well, there's indications that there's an indication that like there's nothing says that his nationality. It just says, oh yeah, that's him.
Honestly, that's a big problem for me because the whole idea here is he's got to take his identity, okay? And to do that, they're going the whole 9 yards because we're in a dystopian society where they check your DNA every 12 seconds for some reason because they're all about genetic superiority or whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay. So he's wearing fake fingertips. He's scrubbing himself of all his skin cells and then like depositing his skin cells in his keyboard to make it look like he's him.
See,
and like they do like a piss test every day, so he's taking bags of piss with him,
taking blood bags and piss bags.
Yeah, blood samples and all this jazz, and it's like he doesn't even look like him. And it's like all it would take is for someone to go like talk to the guy, which happens later. And then they throw him off the scent somehow. And it's like, it's so stupid. Like, I'm sorry. It's like, can you just at least get someone who looks like it doesn't even make sense?
I do like the James Marsden take, and I was.
It's like how are you gonna do like DNA sampling every day? But like you're not gonna look at the picture closer. Like they got a headshot.
I think that's another. So this goes into another thing that I was thinking about when watching. I was like. And I think we were talking about
maybe there's some commentary there.
It's very much like, okay, I'm glad they didn't put like an actual day. Like I think that's one downside to like something like Blade Runner. I think Blade Runner is like a 10 out of 10.
They just say the near future.
They just say the near future but like Blade Runner is like it's 2022 or whatever. It's like
we have passed we've passed the future set in Terminator. We've passed the future set in Blade Runner. Mm-hmm. We've gone past the future set in like just a lot of stuff in general, and it's just really funny. Yeah, because it's like we're at, like the future they set is actually the past now, which is hilarious.
Yeah. Well, but even then, it's like it says the not too distant future, and it's like.
You can just that's a great way to go because you can just kick that can down the road. It's always the future.
But like even then, it's like, with that, it's like some of the like technology. It's like we have like we both have laptops right now. We're both on laptops. We are,
we have the technology.
We're not sitting at a desk. We're not sitting with like a full like, PC computer. And even the graphics on like our computers are way better than the ones that were even on there. And so
it's like an artifact from it being in the 90s where it's like the picture quality for his ID card is just shitty.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's the whole crux of this movie is no one looked at it closer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like, well, even then it's like there's like you look at something
there's a dude literally investigating.
Yeah. Well, even like look at like
my boy Gore Vidal here.
He's not the one investigating.
Oh wait,
he's the.
He was the director.
Yeah, he was the director.
Who is the detective guy?
Alan Arkin.
Yes.
Yeah.
He plays a good. He's a good.
He's a good detective.
Detective type.
So I mean, but even then, it's like, so, like. I don't know. It's just it definitely like it's good when you put like in the not.
You know what? Honestly, in the IMDb photo from I'm looking at the Gattaca page, he does kind of look like him a little bit. Jude Law.
I mean, yeah, you gotta.
They matched hairstyles at least. I'll give him that. But
and I think like they do definitely make it like they make, but the thing
they don't even have the same eye color, right?
They don't, but he wears the contacts.
He wears contacts, yeah.
So he makes it like the same.
Yeah.
He does the same hairstyle, so it's like, oh, okay, But even then, it's like, are you just gonna do a different hairstyle on the, like you could do a different hairstyle every day and still like, because my driver's license I look a little bit different than my driver's license because I have longer hair.
I look like a different person completely.
Yeah, it's like
obviously because I'm shaved head right now.
Yeah, so
but,
it's like
I mean, besides that, I don't look anything like my picture.
Yeah,
really.
So it's like it's weird that like, I mean, I think we're kind of making the point of the movie.
You know what?
We're kind of making sense now.
It is kind of topical in a way because in this movie, all the facial recognition software and all this. Actually, that's one thing that they don't have that is story. There's no like face scanner thing. And it's like they would figure it out that it's not the real guy immediately if they had that.
Yeah.
But they have that in real life. It's kind of scary because it's all run by AI now.
See, but
I'm just thinking like I would be the one guy in the world who'd be like implicated in a crime because like a camera couldn't recognize that I am myself or something. Like to exonerate me.
But then at the same time,
like I'd be like, bro, that's me, and it's like, well, the AI didn't recognize you.
Maybe
so
then that's
incorrect.
Maybe then it makes a little more sense. They're taking the blood samples.
To unlock my laptop, I use a little fingerprint scanner. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Bro, no one else can get into my laptop unless you're me or you steal my fingertip.
come here. Like pulls out a knife, takes off the fucking finger.
That would be that'd be so messed up if you stole a finger. They do
just
that
to steal a computer.
They do that in movies all the time, don't they? Like, well, usually they knock the guy out and then they put his hand like on the like in Mission Impossible or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, so yeah, it's like at the same time, like I do think like,
mind you, the entire movie, he's just pretending to be this guy so he can get to go on a space mission.
Yeah.
He's just trying to go to Titan, which is a moon of Saturn.
And he doesn't even know what's going to be on there, too. He's like...
That's like another product of it being in the 90s, too. I don't know what they knew about Titan in 1997, but
isn't it just a gas ball?
It is. It does have an atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
That moon, which is really rare for moons, obviously. But that celestial body out there, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's got liquid methane, and like it rains methane there. It's like not water. It's like it'd be a lot of work for any humans to terraform that. But it's like, why would you want to go to a shitty place in space anyway? What is his motivation to be an astronaut, really?
I think he just is like, doesn't he say he's like, oh, I just want to like, I want to be like up there.
So apparently this movie is strong enough for your English teacher to think, oh, it's so well written. I'm going to show it to these high school kids. It's like, bro, what planet are you on? Because like I felt like the writing was not good.
That was definitely like,
it's like I didn't like the whole motivation for like to be an astronaut. Like that didn't really make sense for me.
Well, I'm trying to like,
and plus we don't even get to see him be an astronaut. So.
Doesn't he just like he just he just dreams of it, doesn't he? He just like is like, oh, I like looked up at the stars and I wanted to go up there.
It's like no, like shoot for the stars, baby.
Like it basically is like,
and I can't because I
have a heart defect, which
that's a pretty good reason not to be an astronaut.
I was gonna say that. So one of the
he like dies in the rocket on the way there.
I mean,
he's got a heart defect. Well, I mean, the whole thing was like he wants the chance, even though it's like a.
But even then,
80% chance he might die or whatever.
They say 99,
20%, whatever.
He says he goes 99. The nurse goes 99. Also, did you realize who the other nurse was?
Was it Maya Rudolph?
Yeah, it was Maya Rudolph.
I didn't, but I
noticed it. I noticed it on when I was looking at like Letterboxd and everything, and then I saw the credits and I was like, Maya Rudolph.
This was before they allowed her to be funny.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, 1996. She would have been on SNL like
not yet, right?
Was she on SNL in the 90s?
Or I don't think so.
Because I know she's in that like. She was in the Jimmy Fallon era, and Jimmy Fallon joined in like 90 like 8.
You're bringing up ancillary characters here. I'm gonna bring up Tony Shalhoub being in this movie. My boy, Monk. Adrian Monk's in this movie, baby. Let's go.
She was on Saturday Night Live in 2000. That's when she joined. So 3 years later, she was on SNL.
Yeah.
So
Tony Shalhoub is the guy who's like, hey man, I see you got a little problem here.
Yeah,
you're genetically inferior or whatever. I got a guy who just so happens to have a perfect situation for you. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna inject you with some weird liquids, and you'll be on your way. You're gonna be all set to take this guy's identity. And it's totally not shady.
I have a I will when we get to the award long list nominations that I'm now calling it.
Okay.
We'll get to Tony Shalhoub. I have something that
Tony Shalhoub, best ancillary character.
So the thing that I wrote is like going back to what we were originally talking about is like the concept of it. I'm like, this is a very interesting concept, and I think like also like looking at like the Wikipedia page afterwards and like doing some research on it, it's like a lot of it's now kind of become like it's had some political backlash.
What,
like,
this movie?
Yeah.
Well, I can see why.
It's because it's basically eugenics. It's like kind
Yeah.
of doing that. So like looking at it, and also,
well, it's not like the movie's promoting that.
It's
just,
not.
It's saying it's bad, actually.
It is. Yeah. It's like
It's like this movie is actually pro eugenics.
So there's a full thing.
You got a heart defect? Might as well kill yourself.
So there's a full thing on the Wikipedia page, and it says political references. So I guess U.S. Senator Rand Paul.
Oh, God.
Yeah. said, quote, or it says here, used near verbatim portions of the plot summary from the English Wikipedia entry on Gattaca in a speech at Liberty University on October 28, 2013, in support of Virginia's Attorney General.
What the hell?
I don't know how to pronounce this last name, but Ken Cuckoos-Nilly? I don't know. Campaign for governor of Virginia. Paul said that abortion rights advocates are advancing eugenics in a manner similar to the events of Gattaca. So Republicans are like, this is bad. Like, look, they're going to do this.
That is such a huge leap. That's like
woke liberals are going to make Gattaca
that's
a real
like
thing.
Leaping over the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
to come to that conclusion.
And it's like,
that is insane.
It's like, because it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's like eugenics, and it's like, I think like eugenics, I don't know if we'll be that.
So this is a Hollywood movie.
Yeah,
you gotta keep in like the framing of it being a Hollywood produced movie. Mm-hmm. You got the elites making this movie, right? And it's funny because, well, imagine thinking someone like Ethan Hawke is genetically inferior. Like, okay.
No,
or
he's
like,
not.
Like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
Clearly. Especially in 1997.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I mean, it is interesting because when you think about it that way, it's the Hollywood elite class saying classism is bad.
Yeah.
And especially when you draw it along those lines.
So, well, I mean, I don't know if it's Hollywood elite though. Like, I mean, it's got Columbia behind it, and then it also has Jersey Films, which is...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how...
The Danny DeVito, that's why he's a producer, is because it was produced by this.
Did you talk about the director? Like, what other things
Andrew
he's
Nichols,
made?
I was just about to get to Andrew
Nichols. What do you know? The Truman Show, huh? He's a writer. He's a writer.
He wrote The Truman Show.
That's an interesting little connection.
He did the story for The Terminal. This is his first movie, though. This is his directorial debut.
I think The Truman Show has never been more relevant.
Yeah. But he's also did
reasons.
Lord of War, In Time, The Host, Good Kill. I don't know what
both of those are rated sub 7s on IMDb, by the way.
I guess there's a Lord of War sequel coming soon.
Starring Nicolas Cage. Never saw that one.
Well, Lord of War stars Nicolas Cage. Is it going to star Jared Leto's, I think, in the first one, too.
And he also did that In Time movie. Did you say that one?
I have not said In Time.
That's the one with Justin Timberlake, right?
Yes. Yeah. See, but like
I've seen parts of that.
See, like that's the thing with like this is like it's a very interesting idea, and it's definitely about class and all that.
So this guy is constantly writing stuff that's kind of like peeling back the curtain a little bit, kind of, in a way. If that makes sense.
I just think it's like it's a good sci-fi idea. Like going back to like Blade Runner. Like
bro is trying to tell us something. He's trying to tell us something.
All right, I know we did last episode. I'll look up Andrew Nichols on Epstein's files.
I mean, you gotta check everyone these days. I'm just saying.
Hey, I can vouch. We can vouch this show.
Isn't that part of the awards
our names
now? Isn't that part of the awards now?
I think it's just a part of like what we will do. I think I put it as what did I put? It's just in talking points.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's fair.
Andrew Nicol. Is it Nichols or Nickel?
Nicole.
It's Nickel. Nothing. He's not in the Epstein files, guys. Good job.
Okay,
Good job, Andrew.
check
Andrew
Ethan
Nichols.
Hawke, Uma Thurman.
Ethan Hawke.
Fandango?
12 results.
Is it because of his Fandango?
It probably. Let's see.
12 results. Damn, he's guilty.
No, Jeffrey Epstein got invited to an Equalizer event.
As in Denzel?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it says, Dear Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, please reconfirm your attendance for Monday night. If your plans have changed, please let us know. Please join our hosts, Steve Tisch, Ethan Hawke, Spike Lee, Anthony Mackie, Antonio L.A. Reid, Amari, along with Denzel Washington and Antoine Fuqua on September 22nd for a VIP screening and party for The Equalizer.
Party. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Did
he
he
may
party?
have spoken to the man, but that's hardly any proof. But
once again,
that's
some
just
more
so
film
weird, though.
awards.
That is weird, though.
Oh.
Because I mentioned the Truman Show, will you type in Jim Carrey real quick?
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Because like,
oh my God.
I mean, bro may or may not have been replaced by a doppelganger. Who's to say, really?
So the first
I don't believe that, but
the first thing that comes up is from it's from Crackle. Do you know what Crackle is?
Is that like the book?
No, it's
thing?
it's the defunct streaming service that was like, we're gonna do all this. Jim Carrey, I guess, was in a part of. It says it doesn't have a poster, but it just says, Jim Carrey flexes his dark, demented side in this subversive black comedy. And it's basically just a thing from Crackle being like, hey, you should watch these movies on our site.
Okay, I don't want to get too wrapped up in like rabbit holes, but please clear my name or not my name. You don't need to do that. Actually, okay, while we're on here, my last name actually is in there, and it's just someone with the same last name.
Yeah, I can't do mine because mine's Donovan. Mine
is
Donovan.
not a common last name.
Yeah, mine's
by the way.
too of a common last name. The only thing that I see here...
This is a random scientist guy with the name. Someone who's reading his work or whatever. But.
The only thing I see on here with Jim Carrey is that it says, Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who, starring Jim Carrey as Horton.
I was gonna say clear Tony Shalhoub's name is what I was trying to say. I know my boy Tony's not in there.
Tony Shalhoub being one of the only actors that are not, like, even if it was like listed.
He's like a C-list actor at best.
No,
like,
really?
I mean, well, not in terms of quality, just in terms of how famous he is. He's not famous.
That's fair.
No one knows who that is, really. If you didn't watch the show Monk, you have no idea who that man is.
What if Epstein was like the biggest Monk fan?
That'd be, I don't.
He's like, I love Monk.
I can't even process that right now.
Tony Shalhoub shows up in the files 0 times. Our boy Tony Shalhoub.
His name has been cleared. Let it be known.
He's not in the Epstein files.
I would assume Uma Thurman's not in there either.
She probably is.
She's probably mentioned
because
of movies.
Yeah, but
bro had a Fandango account.
But anyways, still the funniest one is Jeffrey. You could
save the galaxy. Watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 or whatever.
It's so funny.
Ugh.
So anyways,
back on track.
The whole the director Andrew Nichols does a lot of those like, oh, this is very interesting, and like I said, it's kind of like Blade Runner where I'm like, these are it does talk. I mean, majority of sci-fi is talking about class, talking about racism, talking about.
Is it?
I think so.
My phone's ringing.
Oh.
Pause the recording. I apologize. I had to take that. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So, where we were talking originally about like Andrew Nichols, just about like sci-fi and everything, like how
I love sci-fi.
How it like it's about sci-fi, like you asked, because from what I remember, was I said that sci-fi is a lot of based in this commentary on classism, sexism, even racism, all this discrimination towards other people in a sense. And I think sci-fi is one of those good ones, good analogies, because you look at Fahrenheit 451, that's a sci-fi thing, and it was about why we should not burn books. It's like Star Wars. I mean, heck, Star Wars is literally just fascism, how a fascism can affect
how fascism
how fascism affects a society. And it's all
never do a fascism.
Never do a fascism.
That's bad. Someone should really tell America that right now. I don't know.
I think,
we live
honestly,
here.
Yeah, that's not good, but
it's relevant.
It is. And so
I can relate to wanting to fly off to a different planet or a different moon.
Oh yeah.
Get me off of this rock, man.
Bro, you ready for the draft?
No. No, I want off this planet, not off to the Middle East. That's a little bit different.
Too young to fight for oil in the Middle East. Too old to fight for oil.
Actually,
in the Middle
you're
East.
Exactly the right age.
Right age to fight for oil in the Middle East.
And you've got the right genetic makeup.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, our scanners indicate you do not have bone spurs, so you're good to go.
Shit. Damn it.
You didn't inherit genetic bone spurs.
Oh my gosh. But anyways, with the whole sci-fi thing, this I think it leads to the ending. Or before we talk about the ending, do you have any more notes on this?
We haven't even talked. Oh yeah. Hang on. Let me look at my. So the first time he interacts with a doctor, I was like,
oh yeah,
what the fuck? Nice dick. Thanks, doc.
Bro's like, you got a nice cock there, buddy.
What a strange.
He says I wish my parents genetically manufactured that.
Ugh.
It's bro, doctor.
Oh yeah, that's another thing this movie touches on is
HIPAA violations everywhere.
No. What's picking out traits for your baby. There's a word for it.
Eugenics.
Well, yes, but no.
You know what?
There was it was a weird thing that when they first cloned Dolly the sheep or whatever, oh, the implications of this are crazy.
Yeah,
and, we can clone humans
and stuff.
We can pick out all the good traits and leave out all the bad.
Yeah.
No flaws. And it's well, then you're not really human anymore, right?
Well,
I don't know.
It kind of reminds me. It just kind of crossed my mind. It's so we just recently watched the movie Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Yeah.
Where there is a subplot of cloning.
Oh yeah.
And it's just the board. It's we made him a little bit racist,
Oh yeah, that part.
We made our son just a little bit racist. It's
yeah, one of my notes here is, we don't have to worry about being demonetized. Kind of Hitler-y.
It is kind
of. I
added
a Y. Hitler-y.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
with
sci-fi. With sci-fi, it talks about a lot of this, and it's it's a rebellion against the higher powers. I would
also, you know what this movie continued a trend of?
What?
Out of the movies we picked? You'll probably not remember this detail, but Detroit was mentioned.
I do remember that. I do remember.
And I just want to say,
he says, doesn't he say, I was conceived in the Riviera, not that Riviera, the Detroit kind?
The Detroit variety, not the Mediterranean. Okay, that's fine and all good, but Andrew Nichol, Mr. Director, sir, have you ever been there? Because at no point did any of this movie look like it was in Detroit or anywhere in the Midwest even.
So I don't even think it's set in Detroit.
I don't think it is either, but isn't that... Well, I guess he just mentions it. But the narration's confusing then because it shows him as a kid. right?
Yeah.
When he's talking about, oh, I grew up in Detroit. And it shows him as a kid. By the way, one of my notes was good casting for young Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, the young Ethan Hawke looked pretty good. He was good. That was good casting.
It was like, that looks like a young Ethan Hawke. But
so
I was born in Detroit, or raised in the Detroit Riviera, which is just hilarious. That's actually funny. Yeah. I'll give him credit for that. But also, it's like, okay, so when did he move to California? Because it's clearly just California.
Because this, I mean, it was filmed.
Like, why bother mentioning that detail?
It was filmed at Marin County Civic Center, in San Rafael.
That part of the movie's even got like the yellow California. Mexican tinge.
Yeah,
to
it literally has that.
And there's like palm trees, I think. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay.
Then, so I feel like there's an implication that they moved. Well, I guess
they don't say. It's stupid. Whatever. Detroit mentioned, but at what cost? And another thing that's kind of a product of this being a 90s movie is the yellow pages were mentioned.
Oh, really? I did not pick up on that.
I think it's when Tony Shalhoub's character comes in and is like, how'd you get my phone number or something?
Oh, no, yeah. He says, how'd you get my number? I'm not in the yellow pages or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he says I'm not in the yellow pages.
Yeah.
It's just like, no one's used the yellow pages in like 20 years.
Yeah.
So like really close to 1997, really.
But that goes back to the point that I was saying of like, setting this in the not so distant future. It's like, well, you can't really do that nowadays because so.
Yeah. Should I just kind of rattle off my notes here? Cause
yeah, just keep rattling them off.
I said Blade Runner 2049 vibes.
Yes.
I'm thinking especially of when they're on the rooftop of the. I didn't realize it, but the IMDb page is telling me that the actual aerospace corporation he works for is called Gattaca. I didn't pick up on that.
I did pick up on that. Yeah,
I didn't notice that at all, but that makes sense. But when they're on the rooftop, it's very yellowy and almost like the Las Vegas scenes in Blade Runner 2049. That's what I said. I said left-handed backhand. Oh, they made a comment about people who are left-handed. Yeah. Like, as if being left-handed is, like, genetically inferior or something. And I took offense to that because I'm left-handed, somewhat.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you mean somewhat?
It depends what I'm doing. I don't know if that's unusual. I feel like it's... But I'm not, though. Because I can't, like... If I'm writing with a pen, I can only do that with my left hand, right? I can't do that right-handed. But if I'm throwing a baseball, I'm throwing the baseball with my right hand. So I'd need a left-handed glove.
Gotcha.
Which I think that's weird for... Like eating, like, fork has to be left hand. Like utensils, left-handed. And I've read things that say left-handed people are smarter. So, but also I know that like left-handed people die at a higher rate when they're using like power tools and shit because they're always made for right-handed people, which is kind of funny.
Fuck you.
Kind of funny, honestly. But I wouldn't be affected by that because I'd use the power tool with my right hand. So, checkmate. I don't know why that's unusual. And like well, talking about we mentioned like I mentioned the Truman Show and like Jim Carrey for a second. The whole thing where like, oh, that's not really Jim Carrey. He's signing autographs with his right hand and he's left-handed. It's like I don't know about you, but my autograph, like, it's an autograph, like, they don't write it legibly anyway.
Yeah.
So what does it matter?
So is there any other ones before, because I do want to talk about the ending before we move on into
I'm only like right here, dude.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I said stupid concept, very impractical even as a movie. The whole idea of him becoming the other dude was confusing to me. I don't even get, like, okay, so I get why it's advantageous for Ethan Hawke's character to do this, right?
Yeah.
Because he's been labeled as inferior or whatever, so he can take place of this other guy. The other guy broke his legs or whatever, so he can't walk anymore. He's wheelchair bound. Why would he want to give up his identity, though? I don't, like, how is it advantageous for him? Jude Law's character.
I think there's some implication because he says like, "Oh, I got second place. Jerome never gets second. Like, should never be."
Oh,
in
it's
second
just a
place.
reputation thing.
I think it's just him being like,
I gotta uphold my reputation.
Yeah, almost like
That's actually.
I'm not.
So that leans into my note about this being stupid. Not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
That's such a weak, and that goes because he has a brother too. Ethan Hawke's character has a brother. And it's like a competition thing. He's supposed to be genetically inferior. His brother's genetically perfect or whatever. Yeah. And they do that thing. They keep bringing it up with the swimming competition. Where they are swimming apparently in the Detroit River. Or I think it's, I don't know. Know. Where the hell are they? Because he says I can get to the other side, so it's clearly a river.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think it's supposed to be the Detroit River, man.
Is this supposed to be set in Detroit?
No, I'm just kidding. There's like seaweed in there.
Yeah, I know.
So I was like, no, something about this is not right. But
yeah.
I just think it's funny. And of course he beats his brother, the one. Oh my God. Underdog story. Am I right? I just thought that entire aspect of the movie was really cheesy. His brother ends up being like a cop.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was dumb. There was a part where we see some blood and it was very clearly jelly, like jelly blood. I was like, that doesn't look real. Right, because the guy at his job. Yeah,
the whole
murdered.
thing is like, and that's where I'm kind of like,
increased scrutiny. We're gonna find out
the whole idea of like him evading is a very interesting story. I think.
It just occurred to me, who killed the guy? Because he didn't do it.
It was the director.
Why?
Because the guy had the one he killed was like, I don't know if we should do this mission, and he was like, no, we're doing this mission, and killed him.
I don't think we should send people to a horrible wasteland where there's no water and there's only methane.
Well, they didn't know, so
they didn't know, I guess.
But
yeah. And then so like their whole deal is like they're doing something covert. But then they're just out drinking in public. Is this
that was
not
my one thing.
Is this a surveillance state or not? Do they not have cameras in this universe?
See, that goes into what I'm saying.
They don't have AI facial recognition. So you mean to tell me you leave a toenail somewhere? Oh boy,
watch out!
You're dead to rights. But you can just walk around and drink in public.
See, and that's what I'm saying with like the not so distant future line, where it's like something like Star Wars has, it has like sense.
It has like 90s logic in that there's like no cameras everywhere, right, guys?
Yeah, and it's like no, guys.
And it's like
they had a lot.
This is 1997. They should have been a little bit wiser about that. Yeah, and then I said it's a real Clark Kent situation.
Yeah, I was looking for my trivia corner. I have something on that. So
yeah. I love the dudes in the back and the locked in the gyroscope things, just spinning around.
They're just
Okay, now that I know that it for real, I didn't realize it was well, I mean, I guess they're shooting off rockets all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't really think of it as being like an aerospace company, so I was just confused. So, it makes sense in the context that it's like astronaut training, but it's just so stupid to look at.
So it's really funny to like watch it now, because it's just like this is if like you can make like comparisons to like Gattaca being like Tesla, or what's Elon's fucking stupid mission?
SpaceX.
Yeah. What's the other one? Jeff Bezos one? Fucking Sky Blue or whatever. Blue Origin.
I was gonna say Red Rocket.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I mean, they all do look like dicks, so.
Yeah, they do.
So
there is something really funny about like all these billionaires around the world just like launching dick-shaped things and like, oh, into the sky. Look how powerful it is. Oh, I'm so rich and powerful. Look, I put a dick in the sky. It's like, have you seen Austin Powers, Gold Member or whatever?
Well, I was gonna say, it feels like there's I think a Robin Williams bit where he's like, you want to know why and this was like literally, I think, oh my god, what was it? It was called Robin Williams. Was it like weapons of self-destruction? It was 2009, and he does a joke, and he's like, you want to know why we bombed Iraq? And it's like very topical, and he's like because everyone just like is all our leaders are just trying to do dick measuring contests. You ever notice that a missile looks like a dick? Like, come on, like we shoot really big missiles, so like we're really big dicks, and then they shoot over missiles that are actually like even bigger, and then we have to make them really bigger and everything. And he's like just comparing how like all wars are just dicks, basically.
Yeah, and then you gotta fire more dicks to intercept the dicks.
Yeah,
dick interceptors.
I think we should just, instead of missiles, just dicks. NBC News comes on. The U.S. launched 75 dicks to Iran today.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of jokes that could be said.
Okay.
Something Scud. Yeah, like Scud missile too. Anyway, Dean Norris is in this.
Yeah, I didn't see where he was.
He is so after they're out drinking together, it actually does lead to some scrutiny. And then the one guy goes to Jude Law's house, and then he's asking him questions. And then Dean Norris is the cop guy.
Gotcha.
Also known as Asac Schrader from Breaking Bad.
Schrader.
He's Hank.
Hank Schrader?
Yeah.
I like my...
We love Dean Norris in bit parts.
Yeah. There's a few bit parts in this.
There's that part where they go to that, like, Ethan Hawke's character and Uma Thurman's character go to that a piano recital thing, and the dude's got extra fingers.
Yeah, he's got what, 6 on each hand?
Yeah, he's got 6 on each. And honestly, interesting visual.
Yeah.
I guess, like, interesting idea for a random sci-fi moment.
This is where I also will say, like, the thing that I'm like, because I'm very like torn from this movie, because we need to get to the ending, because I want to talk about the ending so much, and how it really takes this like.
Okay, we're almost there.
I know, but like that little thing where it's like add 6 fingers, it's like that's a defect. That would be like considered a birth defect in like our society. But in their society, it's like, oh, actually, it was actually genetically they made them so they had 6 fingers.
Just to be an asshole and like really scrutinize this movie, I don't know if having an extra finger would be helpful for playing piano. I think it would actually hurt you, because like piano music isn't written for like having an extra finger, and then it's like the music itself didn't sound like you need extra fingers.
He just has them.
So I'm just being an asshole about that. I wrote Uma has a long neck.
Okay.
It's very prominent.
Yeah.
Just an observation. I wrote Among Us.
Why?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember why.
I think we just need to skip over.
I don't know.
Yeah, we just.
Okay, we'll skip over that. Yeah, bro. I like how bro is wheelchair bound now, and he didn't do anything to make his house more handicap accessible.
Yeah, honestly.
He's got the world's biggest spiral staircase, and he didn't put like an elevator in or some shit. Like, I don't know how much money he's supposed to have canonically here, but just move your shit onto the ground floor so you don't have to like crawl up.
Yeah, it is. That is weird.
Like have your new bro, make your place a little more handicap accessible. And I wrote, just let him go to Titan. Titan sucks ass anyway. And then when they're swimming, he and his brother are having the swimming contest, and his brother just like starts drowning. It's like, I was like, just float, dude. Why are you like dying of exhaustion? Just float.
Just float.
Just lay on your back. Like,
yeah.
You don't need to like tread. Just lay on your, like, you'll float. I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, and then that line they repeat, the wind caught it. You know that thing?
Yeah.
It's like, he gives her a strand of his hair and like, oh.
The wind caught it.
Yeah. I just wrote boo.
All right.
Okay, so that's my notes. Those are my shit posts.
So, I know we're a little bit farther in to this. We're about an hour in.
Okay.
But I do want to quickly just talk about the ending. And the thing, this is what I wrote. This movie is, I think, a perfect example of just doing a cut, like just a single cut, or like even cutting like a single scene. I think makes it a way better movie. And the scene that I'm saying is the scene where he goes back to the
space agency
to Gattaca.
place. Yeah.
And he is there, and the like younger detective is there, and it's
his brother,
and it's revealed to be his brother, and I'm like,
well, it was obvious.
It
wasn't really a twist.
I don't even think it. For me, it wasn't that obvious. It wasn't. I don't think it was obvious that it was his brother.
He didn't really look like him anymore, I guess.
But I mean, like, the thing with it is, like, it just feels cheap. That it's like,
it's so cheesy.
It's actually, this has been your brother the entire time. Like, if we just cut that scene and we go straight from him, like, you know, even like him going from, oh, here's this to there.
Besides the fact that, like, dude, it's your brother. Mm-hmm. Just lie and let him be an astronaut. Like, well,
he
does, but like, he wasn't going to.
He wasn't, like, but even then, it's like
he was gonna turn him in or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like,
it's like, bro, it's your brother, dude.
At the end of the day, it's like,
and I feel like the whole thing where he beat him in the swimming contest once, and then he was drowning and he had to save him. I feel like that was only in there to justify why he'd let him go.
Yeah.
And it's like, we don't need this. They're brothers. They're brothers.
Like, how I look at it is like, okay, if we cut from, like, if we cut that entire, like, 10-minute brother section, first, you make the movie like an even, like, 90 minutes, which, honestly, perfect for this movie. I think it's a perfect.
What was the runtime on this?
It's like an hour 40, hour 50, I think.
I felt like it towards the end. I was getting.
It's an hour
annoyed.
40. It's an hour 46. You cut that 10-minute scene, and you go straight from him. Like, you find out that it's the.
I don't know if that scene was that long, Sean, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was that long.
Really? 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Well, okay, especially the swimming parts were so stupid.
If you cut that scene, and you go from them finding out that it was actually the mission director, and like he is like Ethan Hawke is kind of let go, and it's like, okay, we're good. He basically evaded all this. He can go to Titan, because that's what the whole story is basically, is just him going from like being chased by these detectives, and he's finally like, let off, and he's like, okay, cool, we're all good. That's the whole story. Adding in the brother like subplot, it feels just tacked on at the end, and it's really annoying. And I'm like, 90 minutes would be a perfect runtime for this. And then also, like, going in and the last scene being him and the doctor being like, my son really looks up to you. because he wonders if he is even like if being perfect is so good because of people like you. And it's like the slow imply that like the doctor's always known that he's not who he says he was.
The doctor was helping him the whole time.
And it's like, because like he does that because he takes the prick or whatever, and
he takes the what?
He takes. Oh yeah, I mean that is fair enough.
He did make a comment about it earlier.
I guess so, but he either pricks his finger. Or is there?
So.
Oh no, it is a urine sample.
It's a prize urine test.
Yeah, it's
that
like,
he wasn't prepared for that one time. Right before he was about to go on the mission.
Yeah, and it's like,
and then he gets the negative.
Yeah,
like
he's
he failed
invalid. Yeah,
and then he just hits a button and then it says valid.
Yeah, it's like something like that. It's like, okay, so he evaded escape, and also like he never needed to be a valid to be like this good, in a sense. So like I feel like that's the whole point of the movie, just adding in this like.
Here's a thought. Now, just maybe it would have been like too. It would have been too easy to mess up somehow. But imagine you recast Ethan Hawke as like any minority. Would that have made it a better movie?
I think it would have been a more interesting movie.
Because, like, I think in a way, this is like eugenics is bad for white people. Like,
yeah,
like we need to make sure that white people understand, because, like, even a white person can be discriminated against or something.
Is the only person of color
there's
the
like
doctor?
There's like no
from the like that's doing like the brothers, like there's like no person of color.
Yeah, so there's Blair Underwood was a geneticist in this movie.
Yeah.
And then I guess Maya Rudolph is.
But even then, it's like, okay, those are the two. Those
like,
are two, and
everyone else is white. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like the lasting lasting message of the movie is like even people who are genetically inferior can do everything that the other people can do. And it's like, well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Like, did we need a whole movie about this?
Yeah.
Who is this movie for? Who is going to be swayed by this movie?
Don't know.
This movie is so powerful. It changed my entire mind. Initially I thought eugenics was good. Initially I thought like, oh.
That's the woke liberal mind virus coming at you. So. But yeah, anyway, this
I could see why maybe he wouldn't want to make it like the lead a minority, because then you have the whole added like, well, then it's just racism, right? And then I don't know, but it's the same. It's the same sort of thing anyway.
It's the same principle. I mean, it could be a hat on a hat.
Honestly, I think that's a pretty good criticism of the movie. There are no people of color here, and we're in a movie that's about like a classism slash, whatever else, ways to discriminate against people. That's kind of there's two ways of looking at it. It's like, well, anyone can be discriminated against, or it's like, well, I don't know, you're not making a super strong point. Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, with Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, it's totally an invalid, that Ethan Hawke guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. I think we take a small break and get to Trivia Corner, our long list nominations, and some other fun little things to do. Should we take a break? All right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be right back. All right, and we are back. So we are going right into our Trivia Corner. What should the Trivia Corner be called?
Toenail clippings.
Toenail Corner. I can't say Gat Trivia.
Gat facts.
Gat facts. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I feel like it's too close to that.
There's no nucleo base that starts with a Y though.
Well, let's just keep it at gat facts. How about that?
That works for me.
So the first gat fact that I have on this movie is going to be that I had it up. It closed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not prepared. No.
I have some facts. Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke became a couple during the filming of this movie. The two later married in 1998 and had 2 children, but divorced in 2005.
And do you know what one of those children were?
Someone.
Maya Hawke.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Of Stranger Things
fame.
Yep.
One of them is.
She looks so much like both of her parents.
She really is, yeah. This was voted by NASA scientists the most accurate science fiction film ever made. In
what way?
It's
how?
Yeah.
No, hang on. You're telling me accurate. Bro is putting on fake fingertips. Like, how does it how does that even work? He's growing his fingertips in like a petri dish and puts them on every day.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's realistic. And
that makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know. It's realistic, but they don't have cameras to like identify their face.
I'm not a NASA scientist, man. I can't say anything.
The Matrix was 1999, bro. Like, that's 2 years later. Like, I don't know. So I don't agree with that one.
The other thing was that, so some of these are really funny because it's like, in an early scene, Anton grabbed an apple that is Pluto from Vincent's representation of the 9 planets and goes to eat it before Vincent stops him. In 2006, 9 years after the film was released, Pluto was reclassified. It's like, okay, buddy.
That's just
like,
unrelated.
Who's writing this? Like, fuck off.
Pluto's not a planet anymore, dweebs.
So, the one of the ones is that, you know how we were saying like that Jerome does not look like Ethan Hawke?
Yeah.
The picture?
Yeah.
So they actually thought of that. The ID photo of Jerome is a digitally morphed version of the faces of Ethan Hawke and Jude Law. So they basically combine them to make what it looks like.
It still looks like pixelated garbage. I wasn't.
Yeah,
convinced.
no, it does. Yeah.
It still doesn't make sense, because if this is supposed to be the future, why wouldn't they have like a crystal clear HD picture of them and also have like their facial recognition data? It's because this movie was made in 1997. Yeah. Okay.
But they do, going off of that, the icons used to denote valid versus an invalid have significant meanings. On the scanner, an infinity symbol appears next to a valid's name, denoting their infinite potential. Next to an invalid name, a dagger appears. In taxonomy, a dagger is next to a taxon, indicates extinction. In addition, the dagger symbol resembles a cross, a reference to invalids being referred to as, quote, God's children.
God's children?
Yeah.
The invalids?
Yeah. Because
God makes mistakes. Because we don't.
Well, because they call them faithborns or whatever, right? Like,
because they didn't. It's all up to chance or whatever.
Yeah. Also, it sounds like
that's an interesting little detail. It has no bearing on anything, but
yeah. But yeah, it adds more to it adds more to the world and kind of a thing. So,
first of all, of all the like near futures to live in, this is one of the worst.
Yeah.
I think that this would be horrible.
But
in so many ways. I just not a good future to live in.
This one I think is very interesting. The FBI agents are called Hoovers, based, reference to J. Edgar Hoover.
And the vacuum.
It's also a reference to the vacuum. What do they use to collect up DNA evidence?
The vacuum.
Tiny vacuums. So,
I like that.
I think that's pretty much all that I can really. Like.
You wanna know a good goof?
Sure.
When Vincent is confessing to Irene, he tells her he doesn't have 20
No,
or 30
yeah,
years.
okay, yeah, I do.
His heart is already 10,000 beats overdue. In an average male, this would only be about 2.5 years, not several years, as the story suggests. Ha! Idiots. You know,
dummies.
That does feel like a mistake they shouldn't have made when writing the script, but whatever.
I don't know.
It's not that big a deal, but it's still stupid.
Do you know who was up for the role of Jerome as well? And lost out to...
It should have been James Marsden.
Johnny Depp turned down... He was offered the role and he turned it down.
Is James Marsden like just completely different age than Ethan Hawke? Like,
I actually looked that up. I actually had this up.
Because they look pretty similar.
Ethan Hawke was born in 1970.
Yeah.
Making him 55.
Yep.
Jude Law, born in 1972, makes him 55 or 53. James Marsden was born in 1973, making him 52 years old. So he is like, they are all in that age range.
That could have worked.
So I think James Marsden could. I think it's a good recast, honestly.
Yeah.
Instead of Jude Law.
If we do the recast, that's my pick.
Yeah. Well, and so actually that's a good segue to our awards. What would you give the Viggo Mortensen Toe Award for most film bro fact? Because I think my pick is the that Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke started to date. Because I mean, Maya Hawke is now a thing, and
yeah,
so
you'd be kind of
like
you'd be living under a rock, or
be
just
like, you
or just not care about celebrity news, which is fair.
You could just be like, you want to watch Gattaca? Like, I could see me and my girlfriend watching Gattaca and then be like, hey, you just,
I did want to mention just the other movies listed on IMDb that are similar.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the first, Contact, Dark City, Children of Men, and 12 Monkeys.
Look at that.
Honestly, that's a good set of movies right there.
It is.
I haven't seen.
It's all post-apocalyptic.
Actually, I haven't seen 3 out of 4 of those. But I've seen parts of them. I know what Contact is. I know what Dark City is. I know what Children of Men is.
I don't think I've seen any of them.
I don't think I've watched any of them all the way through. So
well, you've seen
that there. Oh, and
Monkeys.
Moon, starring Sam Rockwell.
I liked Moon.
I like Moon. And Equilibrium.
Equilibrium. Is that the one with Christian Bale? Yeah. It's like Gung Fu.
The Fifth Element and Artificial Intelligence.
I do like Artificial Intelligence. That's a great movie.
So it's in the realm of sci-fi, good sci-fi. It's like mid-tier sci-fi, but yeah, I mean, this movie, it just made me think of piss bags the whole time, and then it's really off-putting.
Oh God, piss bags!
It made me think of piss bags and like toenail clippings, and then like how gross my body is and how gross everyone else's body is, and it really didn't make for a good viewing experience.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I did like the opening title sequence thing.
That's cool.
Even though it was just
toenail clippings,
really close up visuals of like toenail clippings and stuff, but
like skin flakes.
Ugh. Yeah, I mean that's gross.
So you want to go? Let's go into our next little section. So as we recalled with Mississippi Grind, we're going to be doing an awards, like a little relax and rewind awards at the end of the year, for all the movies that we've covered on here. So far, like here's what we have. Like all the movies get put into Best Picture, or get into a long list for Best Picture. Directors get in there as well. Lead performances, we considered Val Kilmer our best actor or lead performance in Tombstone, so he is on our long list.
I randomly saw like an Instagram thing about Val Kilmer in Tombstone. I was like,
let's go.
That's honestly validated.
Yeah.
It's like it's weird how you don't see stuff,
mm-hmm.
and then you watch or engage with that thing, and then you see it everywhere.
Yeah,
it's weird how that happens.
Yeah. Well, I think I sent it to you. I went on a trip for Valentine's Day with me and my girlfriend, and Tombstone was playing on the TV, And I think I sent you a picture and I was like, the prophecy is like fulfilled or whatever. She was like, it was like literally a Saturday. It was like a Sunday afternoon.
Oh yeah, because we were talking about how that'd be great to watch at like a hotel if it was just on TV. Yeah, because that's the only place where like normal TV exists now.
And I was like, look at that, prophecy fulfilled. But because of our long list, so here's some long list awards that we will put on our nominees, and we'll lower them down. We'll cut them down and we can add them to our long list. So we do best scene, best lead performance, best supporting performance. I added this. I didn't tell you about this, but best one scene wonder. It's like kind of a cameo award, but it's like this person is just great for one scene or like one section of the movie. And so some people that I put in is like Billy Bob Thornton, Thomas Hayden Church, Billy Zane from Tombstone. Nick Offerman in Bad Times at the El Royale for his opening scene.
Hopefully we have stronger candidates by the end.
Oh yeah, we will. I feel like we will.
Yeah.
And then best character, and then also best song. So we'll just start with best scene. The ones that I would like to put on the nominee list, and we can cut it down, of course. The opening cleaning montage where the nails are falling off. Sure. Vincent turns into Jerome, where he's like doing that includes like him cutting, doing the leg surgery and everything to make him taller. That includes like him like parting his hair.
Leg lengthening surgery is crazy.
It is.
Anyone who does that in real life is an idiot. I saw a thing where some guy did that and then just to be taller, and then like
nuts.
Bro, he can't run anymore. Like, if he runs, his legs will break or whatever. That's like, crazy. It's just, like, stupid. Like, why would you ever do that?
There's another movie.
We do not have the technology yet.
Yeah. But basically, Vincent turns into Jerome, and then there wasn't a lot in that middle section, but I said that, or this is only 4, sorry. Cop stop into blind car crossing. So that's, like, him taking the contacts out.
That was actually good.
I was
like that.
Like it's, I think it can add into, like, you can even like make it like him punching the cop and then them driving away and then them, that whole thing. Or no, wait, no, that's something different. That's completely different. Never mind.
They were gonna take a mouth swab of him, and he's like, "Well, I've been kissing my girl, so it'd be contaminated."
So.
Blah, 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 blah.
And then the last one that I had, I don't know if you want to cut any of these, but Eugene crawls up the stairs. I thought that was a really good like suspense scene.
That was a stupid suspense scene.
Do you want to cut it then? We can cut it.
Bro, just put your shit on the main floor so you don't have to crawl up the steps, first of all. Or second, I don't know if you can afford an elevator or something. Get some pulleys or something. Just
to pull you up.
Let's
so do you want to? So then we'll get rid of that one for best scene.
It's like a stupid way to manufacture.
Is there any other best scenes that you had that you could think of?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sean. I didn't like this movie that much.
So yeah, are those 3 okay to put in our long list for best scene?
I kind of liked maybe the bit with Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke after the where they're out to dinner. Where she's kind of figuring out, oh, you're like an invalid, aren't you? But she's like okay with that, and it's like kind of romantic, ooh, cheesy. I kind of like that part a little bit because I think it's reminiscent of some other things, like 12 Monkeys, like parts of Brazil.
See, but I even feel like
it's very Terry Gilliam coded a little bit. That bit, and that's also where I noted how long Uma Thurman's neck is. I was like, dang, she's a giraffe. Dang. I was like, whoa, that sucker is like a foot long. Neck.
So do you want me to add that into our long list? Or should we cut any of these? Or because I mean.
I don't know. This wasn't really an action-packed film either.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of action.
So if I was to say like, oh, this one we should at least put on the long list. If there was at least 2, I would say the Vincent turning into Jerome.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole draw of the movie, I guess.
And then like the cop stop into blind car crossing.
Yeah.
So should we put those 2 on the long list for our best scene of the year?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I agree.
Okay, I'll put those on there. Best lead performance, Ethan Hawke.
He's pretty charismatic. Yeah.
So we'll add him into our long list there. Best supporting performance. I have Uma Thurman and Jude Law, of course.
Yeah.
Do you want to put Lauren Dean?
Let's put my boy Tony Shalhoub in there.
Hold on. We're gonna get to him. Do
It's basically a cameo.
Because I put Lauren Dean on there because he's the brother.
Okay.
Do you think we should add him to our long list of supporting performances of the year?
Out of anyone, I think the detective guy was better.
I have him in the next category.
Okay. Well,
so, should we? I'm basically just asking you. Should we put him? Because I'm kind of leaning like. I honestly kind of don't even want to put like Jude Law in there.
No.
But I feel like he does give a really good like performance at the end.
I just don't care about this movie that much, to be honest.
Should we just keep Uma Thurman and Jude Law, or should we just put in Uma Thurman?
I would say Uma Thurman, I guess.
Just Uma Thurman? We can put in multiple if you want.
I don't really have any dogs in this fight, man.
Okay. I'm gonna keep Jude Law. Because I thinking about it, I'm like I even though I was like kind of like I don't know if I want to keep him.
You
thinking about the ending.
You kind of have to, I guess.
I think the ending, like thinking about the ending, I'm like, yeah, maybe we should keep him in.
What did he do at the end?
The whole I think like his one action in big quotation marks of him climbing and him doing like the no kiss, like, you know, like
thank God he didn't ask him to stand up.
But like that whole scene, like that whole like last little stretch is like he does actually do a pretty decent like supporting. And then here's where we get into best one scene wonder.
Tony Shalhoub.
I put Tony Shalhoub.
Yes.
And
he's so weird too.
I'm like, it's so perfect. It's like
he's such a weird guy.
And then I put Xander Berkeley, who is the doctor.
Yeah.
And I put 2 question marks because I think those 2 are locks for this category. Because I think they both give really good performances. They're not quite supporting, but they're also not like an extra like only have one scene, only have like, you know, 2 lines or whatever. I put Alan Arkin, who is the detective, and then I put Gore Vidal, who is the missions director.
The detective guy is pretty good.
Should we put in so we're adding for our long list Alan Arkin, Xander Berkeley, and Tony Shalhoub?
Well, the detective guy's in more than one scene.
I know, but he
the small part.
It's like it's not enough for a supporting part.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's not so much a supporting part.
It's somewhere in between cameo and supporting.
Yeah, that's what one scene wonder is.
That's fine.
Okay, we'll add those.
Tony Shalhoub's gonna win though.
Hey, we have a full year still.
Yeah, there's no way that one's gonna win, but
hey, you never know. You never know.
I doubt it. That would be if that one wins. It's if anything from this movie actually wins out. That's
I could see some. I could see it getting nominated, like from our discussion at the end of the year with our nominations. I could see it.
Nah.
Best character Vincent Jerome. Vincent / Jerome, and then Jerome / Eugene. Irene, Detective Hugo, Dr. Lamar. I really only kind of want to put Vincent / Jerome in.
What are you talking about now?
This is best character.
Oh. Best character.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the detective.
You want to put the detective in?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get rid of Dr. Lamar. I'll get rid of he's the doctor.
He was the guy who was like nice wiener.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of Irene. I'm gonna get rid of Jerome / Eugene. I want to keep Vincent / Jerome in. The Ethan Hawke character.
Yeah.
I want to keep him in. And then we'll put Detective Hugo because Alan Arkin kind of is just like there.
I think it's funny that like they have all this technology to like, you know, analyze DNA and stuff, and they can't figure out what happens.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
And then I didn't really put a best song because there's not really a best song. I did put it in best score though.
What about the piano player?
That's score. Come on.
Oh.
So I put it in best score.
Yeah, they didn't use any like non-scoring music, did they?
Yeah, not really.
I don't remember any.
Yeah, right now our best song is just full of Bad Times at the El Royale, and then 3 from Mississippi Grind. I also put this in best screenplay. What do you think for our long list?
No.
Okay.
I don't know about you. I found the writing in this movie at certain points to be like unbearable.
Okay.
The whole
Right now in our long list so far it's Bad Times and Mississippi Grind.
Basically every scene where he was with his brother I found to be awful.
Yeah.
To be honest.
So.
And the callback with the wind caught it. I was like I just didn't like it, Sean.
Okay.
I didn't like
I get it.
I was like, "Oh my god."
I took it off the long list. I do have it in best score. That the only 2 in there is Tombstone and this. Best cinematography, I have Tombstone, Bad Times, and Gattaca. Is Gattaca good to be?
Is there a Kenneth Branagh Dutch angle?
That's gonna
award?
that's cinematography.
Yeah.
So the Dutch angle is
that's more about like a camera trick, a weird camera trick.
It's like a weird shot, like a cool looking shot. Cinematography is just, does the movie look like, is it a nice looking movie?
It was a nice looking movie.
So,
I think pretty much.
So I have that in cinematography, and then it's the only one in best effects because there's really no other effects that we could.
Gattaca is a good looking movie. I'll give it that.
So I'll keep it in cinematography and best effects. So that makes it in 3 of the
color was really good in this movie. So. We had a lot of good teals and greens and oranges. Not a lot of reds or blues.
Yeah. There's a lot of yellow though.
Yeah, so. A lot of piss bags too.
So
a lot of yellow.
All right, so those will be added onto our Relax and Rewind Awards long list nominations, or our long list for our nominations later in the year. And then just some other stuff that we have: Norton Ruffalo Hulk Award, an actor you'd replace with.
I already said James Marsden.
I honestly,
with Jude Law.
James Marsden's great. I think you brought it up earlier, the Terry Gilliam. If Andrew Nichols wrote it and Terry Gilliam directed it, I think this movie would be really good. Yeah. It's just Terry Gilliam would be like perfect for directing.
Who would you replace Ethan Hawke? Who would you replace Ethan Hawke with to make him look more like Jude Law? Who looks like Jude Law?
Jeez. Oh my god. There is a lookalike actor. Oh my gosh. Jude
actor and model Rafferty Law. What?
His son?
Oh. Yeah, he looks like his. Wow, that's crazy.
What about
Rafferty? What kind of name is Rafferty, dude? That's horrible. That's terrible.
Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Dr. Kelson in 28 years. Oh my gosh. Ray Fiennes.
I don't see
no,
that
never,
at
no,
all.
okay, never mind.
I think you're smoking on that. You're smoking something on that one.
I don't know. Jude Law has a distinct face. I don't know.
I Googled that question and it came up with Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender would be interesting.
I mean, not that close. Oh, he does look like Sam Smith a little bit. The singer. A little bit.
I mean, yeah, that's fair, but
different hair, kind of. But
but anyways, like I said, so we'll kind of get through the rest of these.
Maybe Ewan McGregor at a certain.
Oh my god! Actually, no. Ewan McGregor
at a
Ewan McGregor might actually work.
A specific era of Ewan McGregor.
Early Ewan McGregor might work.
Specifically in the 90s, probably.
Yeah. Kenneth Branagh Dutch Angle Award, best shot of the film. What do you have any?
I like the shot when they're, I'm assuming at Irene's house, like on the beach somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
and there's just so many because it's at night, and there's just so many. It's like moonlight, and it's like so many teals.
Yeah.
A lot of teal going on. That was good. That was really good.
So I have two that I was gonna say. So there's one shot where Ethan Hawke is coming down the spiral staircase, and the shot composition where it's the spiral staircase is right on top of, like, Jude Law is sitting there and he's right on top of, like, the staircase is like just directly on top of his head, and you see Ethan Hawke kind of like almost like going down into.
Did you notice
head.
that the spiral staircase is like a double helix?
Double helix? Yes, I did. Yeah, I know that.
Isn't it really clever?
It's so clever. But I thought that was really cool. And then also when they went,
at least one person was like, "Oh, whoa, never noticed that before."
But the one that I was like really liked is also when it's Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, and they're walking after their date, and it's just like the satellite, or it's not satellites. Where are they? The solar panel or whatever. They start to like slowly move, and you just see them walking. It's like reflections and everything.
Oh yeah, that was kind of weird. That was kind of weird.
I was like, that's a pretty cool shot.
The shot where he doesn't have his contacts on, he's trying to cross the road.
It's just blurry.
I
can attest
moving.
That is how blurry it gets.
My vision's bad. But
my vision's horrible.
It's not that bad.
I just took off my glasses. I can't see the screen.
Like, I wouldn't be at risk of getting run over by a car, though. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I would, like, it's not that.
You never know, and you never know until you try.
He's got like negative vision or something. Like, his eyes are horrible.
Yeah. Your favorite one, Muppet Mayhem. Keep one actor. Rest are played by Muppets.
There's not a lot of people in this movie, like, in the same scene. I would like to see Jude Law replaced by a Muppet when he's climbing up the stairs.
Those are the felt arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking Jude Law too, but then I was like, you know what would be kind of funnier is if Ethan Hawke. Actually, no, it would keep Jude Law, and Ethan Hawke is like pretending to be a Muppet.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Thing type thing where it's like the Thing's actually the Muppet. So it's like all these people being like, who is the Thing? And it's like, it's just this little felt guy. Like,
it's like, all right, Mr. What's his name? Vincent, and his name is Vincent.
Yeah, his name is Vincent.
Okay, Mr. Vincent here. He's looking at his picture. It's like a picture of Ethan Hawke. And he's like, okay, and then he looks up, and it's just Kermit or something. It's like, yes, yeah, you look just like you're good to go. Continue on. That'd be pretty funny.
There's a few of these that I
when they're swimming.
Fucking waving his arms around swimmers.
Oh, that would be really funny, actually.
Like over the past,
is it like Fozzie Bear or something?
Yeah.
It's just like, or like Animal, or it's like, I'm drowning.
I'm slowly seeing like your change on this category. I'm very happy.
Is Elmo considered a Muppet?
I mean, he's a part of. I mean, yes. He is one of the, like, he is made by Jim Henson's Creature Shop, so he's technically a Muppet.
What is and what isn't a Muppet? You know, I don't know.
Yeah. So a few of these I've dictated as we'll always do. One that we aren't doing like all the time is Dark Side of the Rainbow. There's nothing really.
No.
One of the ones
wouldn't work.
But I do want to do this one, Prop Award. Literally the title is just TBD. We just called it the Prop Award.
What? The piss bags? I mean, like what?
No, I was thinking just because it
what prop from this movie would you want?
Yeah, I want Jude Law's piss bags.
No, I want the fridge. It with beer or something?
I want the fridge full of just piss canisters.
Like, I don't know.
No, so
I hope it was like apple juice or something.
No, it definitely was. My pick is
they had to keep things authentic for the movie. That's real piss.
Jude Law actually pissed all of those bottles. My thing is that little vacuum thing that he uses. I was like, that's kind of cool though.
I was gonna say like what the toenail clippings, like what?
No, I'm
what
talking
prop
like
from
actual like.
Oh, maybe like the furnace thing that he kills himself in at the end of the movie. Oh, that's crazy. We didn't even mention that.
Oh yeah, Jude Law kills himself at the end.
Yeah,
of it.
so like his reputation is saved, I guess.
So he's like, yeah, I'm done.
Because Ethan Hawke takes over as him.
Lol, out. See you guys.
And then he's like, time to die.
Yeah.
And he goes in the furnace thing.
So
that's a bit extreme.
So next.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. The next one is Bone Temple Award for Best Movie Location.
Yeah.
I think those, like I said,
that beach house is pretty cool.
The beach house is kind of cool, actually.
Pretty sick. I'd live there.
See, I would put that in the next award. Next one, Lego set setting.
The beach house overlooking the Detroit River. Am I right? Haha.
But I want to put that in Lego set setting.
Like someone who watched the movie is like, you idiots. They said he moved in the first sentence of the movie.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't notice that.
Well,
so I'm forced to assume the entire movie is supposed to be in Detroit.
Yeah.
What else am I supposed to believe?
Well, I already said the next one, Lego set setting. Is there any? I'm thinking the house and then the like solar panel farm is the best location.
Maybe is the work floor with all the computers.
Just have that as a Lego set.
It'd be an interesting one.
No, you know what would be interesting? To add the play features, the training room with all like the treadmills and the gyroscopes.
Yeah, that'd be amusing. It'd just be like having a generic gym though.
Yeah.
It would. I don't know.
Yeah.
Memorable. I don't know. I guess the Gattaca space station is the only, or not space station, but like the building.
The building, yeah,
is like the only interesting place, really.
Well, I mean, yeah, and even then, it's like kind of barren, to be honest. So.
Yeah.
Double feature picture show. What movie would you watch with? What would be a good double feature for this? I think
something about body horror. The Substance.
Okay.
I don't know.
I was thinking just you could do an Andrew Nichols double feature.
Honestly, Dark City probably would be okay.
Yeah. You do In Time and this because Andrew Nichols like, oh my god, this is like sister films. But I was thinking, oh my gosh, excuse me. You could do an Ethan Hawke double feature. And I'm thinking
Boyhood. Or something.
Do this in Boyhood. No, what was there's a sci-fi. What the heck? Okay, maybe there's not. Maybe I was just
I'm gonna cycle through
maybe I'm just crazy.
The movies like this section. Minority Report, maybe.
Honestly, Minority.
It's kind of along the same lines.
No, yeah, I was actually. You know what's funny? I was gonna bring up another. You brought up another Spielberg, AI. I think would be a good one with this.
That's Spielberg.
So.
I can't get over that he's making that movie Disclosure Day.
Yep.
What does he know? Spielberg knows something, man. He's trying to tell us, like, we're gonna find out aliens are real pretty soon here. It's gonna be bro. I don't know. Anything can be real at this point in time.
Actually, yeah.
So, bro knows something.
Last two, One Night Stand or Comeback Kid. I think it's a one night stand.
I don't think I'd want to revisit this one.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't really have that rewatch value.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it that much, to be honest.
So, well, and that leads right into rating out of 10. What would you give it out of 10?
So
you already
on Letterboxd, I rated it. You rated it out of 5. I gave it 2.5 out of 5. So it's like a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 10.
Amazing movie.
5 out of 10.
I think I'm sitting at a 6 out of 10 just because, like, if it's not fully like, I'm not like this was a waste of my time. There is some good.
It's so mid that it's not good or bad. It's just mid. And you know what? There's worse things. You can be actively bad. I don't know if it was that.
Well, I think like for me, it's not. Like, it is not actively bad, nor is it like nor is it like good. It's just mid, but it airs more on the side.
I'll
of
put it
good.
this way: I think there's a reason why I've never heard anyone talk about this movie, cite this movie for any reason whatsoever, and I didn't know about it until you suggested it.
Fair enough.
I think there's a reason for that, so that's all I gotta say.
Fair enough. So yeah, 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10 for you.
Yeah.
And that's the episode on Gattaca.
Gattaca. Gattaca.
So yeah, the next pick, since that was my pick, goes right on to you, Trevor. What's your next pick?
See, I'm not prepared. I didn't think about this.
I wasn't prepared last time.
I am just I'm on IMDb, and I do see a little movie, another Ethan Hawke movie with Denzel Washington, Training Day. That would be an interesting one.
That would be.
So there's that. That's an option. Let me Let me go to Letterboxd and then do the old shuffle.
The old shuffle. Do you want to do the potential relax and rewind candidates where I got this movie from?
Well, we could do that. I do want to do it off my own watch list, maybe.
Yeah, you do it off of your own. If it comes up and you don't want to, I have the potential relax and rewind candidates.
Oh, how do you randomize it though?
You gotta go.
Is it not like it's a free feature, right? Like you don't.
Yeah,
need
it's a free
Pro,
feature,
right?
Here, I can go to your account. Do you want me to do it too?
Why can't I do it?
I don't know if you.
What do I have to do to? What do you do?
So on the top is you're gonna hit the little 3 arrows.
Yeah.
Filter, and then it should come down and say something like sort by, and then at the very bottom it's like shuffle, I think.
Okay. Shuffle. There we go.
There we go.
Save that. And then. Okay. So yeah, I'll do. Okay, so I guess I'll go by what comes up first on the left, top row.
Okay.
So first shake, it came out with Poor Things. I'm not really interested in that.
You're not gonna watch Poor Things?
Reshuffle. We got
We're going back to our roots.
Outland.
What's Outland?
On Jupiter's moon, he's the only law. On the sunless moon, Io, Marshall William T. O'Neill goes toe-to-toe with the corrupt manager of a mining colony and his gang of roughnecks.
Why is this in your watch list?
Because it looked interesting, I guess. It's from 1981, too.
Okay.
We don't have to go with that necessarily. It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut, for sure. I bet you no one's talked about that on the internet before. So
it has 30K members watched on.
Yeah, I mean, I see Metropolis in there.
Silent film.
Oh, okay. Cure. Kiyoshi Kurosawa, another 1997 film.
Mm-hmm.
Detectives start spiraling out of control when a wave of gruesome murders with seemingly similar bizarre circumstances is sweeping Tokyo. Average letterbox rating of 4.3. That sounds like a good one to me.
You gonna choose Cure?
We haven't really gotten into any
Foreign?
I was gonna say Japanese, but it's probably Korean, right? Or
Cure? I think Cure is.
Kiyoshi Kurosawa. That sounds Japanese.
Cure is, I'm pretty sure, Japanese.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, it's from Japan. It's Japanese.
Okay, that makes sense. We haven't really gotten into Eastern cinema besides Australia.
Eastern Asians cinema.
Yeah,
is that what it's considered? I don't know.
Yeah, Japan's in Asia.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, geography.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds really good to me.
You're gonna do Cure?
Yes. Kiyoshi Kurosawa.
I
Is he related to the other Kurosawa that's famous? Wait. No, because they do last names first in Japan, so that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. No.
So that's his first name.
Kiyoshi Kurosawa. I have.
See, yeah, okay. No, that was a stupid question, but
This is the only movie of his I've seen.
Oh, you've seen it before.
I have seen Cure before.
Is that a deal breaker for you?
No, not
Would
at
you
all.
rewatch it?
Yeah, I will rewatch it. I bought the Criterion of it.
Ooh.
I do like this movie.
Yeah, Cure.
Okay.
I'm good with that because I really wanted to watch this.
Sick. I'll give you my Criterion Channel account so you can watch it. Because that's where it's streaming right now. So, next episode, we'll be discussing 1997 Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Cure. You can watch it you can buy it and rent it on both YouTube and Fandango at home. You can also, if you want to, support physical media, go buy the Criterion edition on Amazon.
That would require someone to go outside into a store.
Or Barnes & Noble, love Barnes & Noble. It's, if you want to spend the $40 on it, go on ahead. Or it is streaming on the Criterion channel.
I need to go to Barnes & Noble just to smell books. You know that book smell?
The book smell? I mean, okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
It's just like that. That like it's like an earthy smell because it's paper or whatever.
You do whatever you do, man.
You got like really good binding on the books. Yeah, it smells nice.
Fair enough. Yeah,
I'm not crazy. Don't act like I'm crazy.
All right, so yeah, next week we'll be covering Cure, and then
we can get Graham to watch that, can't we?
We could probably get him.
We can totally get
we can
watch
see
it.
if we can. We can see if we can get Graham to watch it. If not, we're definitely gonna have Graham on here in the next 2 episodes.
Why is my watch list so short?
So
there's really not that many films on there.
So yeah, next week, keep an eye out for Cure, and we'll see you then. We gotta promote our stuff first. You can find this podcast on YouTube at After the Credits or on Spotify for Relax and Rewind. You can find me.
We have some older episodes on there too. Of course.
This is episode I think 17. So,
is that where you hosted the other podcast on there too, right?
Yes, the other podcast after the Fine Cut.
Yeah,
all the old episodes are on there. We'll probably bring it back here soon.
We should. Why not?
We'll talk after. We'll talk off mic on it. Mm-hmm. And then but you can find me on Letterboxd at _filmworker_. Where can they find you, Trevor?
I have a Letterboxd account. It's Trevzilla. By the way, we've had the Godzilla movie. We've been
if you remember from the last episode, we were watching live streams. We put on the Godzilla live stream.
It's got Invasion of Astro Monster on right now. Good stuff. Yeah, so Trevzilla, Letterboxd. I do have a YouTube now, Hidden Trevor, HIDDEN TREVOR. The stuff I've been posting on there is very random. It's varied content. I just did one.
Just did a movie one.
Yeah, so. I just did one where you play more or less, which is like, which of these two things has a higher rating or value. And it was IMDb movie ratings. So it kept coming up with movies I didn't know, though. So
that's a good video. It's a good video. So
yeah.
Go check it out.
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you my content's amazing or anything, but I'm going to keep at it and keep making videos until I get better and better at it. And then hopefully at some point I'll make something worthwhile.
Hey, that's all we hope for. So, all right, we'll see you next week for Cure.
Yes.
All right.
I'm excited. This is gonna be a good one.
It's a good movie. So, all right. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.